Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Elwin playing Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes. So we're not on the warpath anymore, but that's, doesn't mean that we can't fight things still. So let's see what we can fight. There's nothing here. Nothing over here. I'll use the paper map for a little bit. They have a pioneer. Where's that pioneer going? I bet it's going over here. That's an enemy. I don't really have anything down here. That's an enemy, that doesn't matter. There's not much on the map right now. Crystal Crag. Huh, okay. Oh, that's... Is he gonna hurt my stuff? He might hurt my stuff, so let's go fight him. Aha, keyboard shortcuts. We'll help this guy out a little bit, because I think he's going to need it. Does he have anything else useful? He really doesn't. So we're just going to let him skip and pause. Alright, no problem there. And barely any experience for the people. Excuse me. So they're not doing anything. This is actually kind of useful. You can see that they're... I don't know if it's kind of hard to see maybe on the recording, but right next to the city there's a little goblet, which means they're focusing on one of these endless production things. So they're doing produce growth. Don't want them to do that. I actually want them to do something useful. All right, let's put the scrying pool first. Oh, what's that? Obsidian Legion. Look at that guy. That is cool. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to make sure that all my cities are being productive, so every once in a while I want to check and just make sure that they're not producing nothing and they're not producing that endless production if they can support something else. So another thing that I want to address while I'm here is I noticed, or I went back and I listened to one of my recordings, and every time I ended a turn, my audio could like fizzle out, fade. So I'm trying to address that. I've changed the CPU affinity for one of my recording programs to a certain core in the CPU, and having the game itself avoid that CPU core. We'll see if it works. I'm hopeful. But I'm getting 17 frames per second right now. It's so crazy. Okay, so I can't go with them. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? It's a strategy game, turn-based, so it doesn't matter that much. Actually, bear with me just a second. Okay, so, jeez, there's another lesson. All I did was minimize my video recording software there, and all of a sudden getting an extra 15 to 20 frames per second. Excuse me, I'm getting an extra 15 to 20 frames per second. Oh, those little bastards. Do I have any units over here? I have a ton of units over here. That's right, because those are my units that are there for war. So, during this downtime, I guess what I want to do is maybe go back to the swamp up here and maybe clear this out. Once I get some pioneers built, that'll be great, because I expect this to be very much like most of the other, I don't know if you want to call them biomes, but special areas where once you defeat the boss, you get a bunch of great city settlement positions. They usually have some crazy tile to use, like give you +5 gold per turn or something. Alright, I don't know what a ritualist does, but he's dead. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I think she got the cast time reduction perk. So I'll show you how overpowered that's going to make her once she gets a turn. You know what? I'm just going to pause until she can go. There we go. Instant fireball. Instead of waiting one turn for it. It's ridiculous. Ooh, a sacrificial dagger that I have absolutely no use for. That, however, I have plenty of use for. That is a great, great weapon. Oh, man. It's an amazing weapon, wow. Just gonna auto-resolve that. Okay. Cleared out a bunch of enemies. Oh, right. You just... whatever, auto it. Nothing's gonna die. Might get hurt, but they shouldn't die. Yeah. A little bit of valuable experience for them. I don't need those. I would like that. Let this get a little bit bigger. He doesn't need that. Oh yeah, that's definitely not necessary. The city's production is crap. So we're gonna take meditation off. I think my only production is the enchanted hammers. There's another spell that you get later by research that will give you 1 material to boost your production per essence slot the town has, which gets really crazy. It'll be great for here if the these unit enchantments weren't so good. Okay, and a timber mill. Man, that's crazy. 600. That's too expensive. There we go. We'll just, yeah, they're fine. Producing wealth. That should be good. Let's make 27 gold per turn. Not bad. He is going back to garrison. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I should have been paying attention, and I should have been able to move on that turn, or on that square this turn. Yay, another sand golem. Let's drop another monolith. Didn't mean to click that stack, I meant to click that. Oh, a monster's bones. Let's go and get that. That won't take long. Jeez, this city. Gonna give them enchanted hammers as well. You can have meditation and then enchanted hammers. since these guys are right on the frontier with a future enemy, I may as well have them boost their production as quickly as possible. Great Archive, huh? We don't need him to be producing the Great Archive. That's just pointless. Holy smokes, I can't believe how cheap that is. Increases unrest. Okay. So Blessed City's 250. Why do we want to bless them when oppression is so much cheaper? It's not a good train of thought for any government to take. Ah, crud. Yeah. Pathetic sharp dagger. Sorry, I gotta zoom out a little bit because I thought I just dismissed... Yeah. I dismissed, there's an enemy in your territory, you notice? Really? It's faster to go all the way up there than just across that way? That's interesting. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't know if that's going to fix it. Nope. Same number of turns. Oh well. Jeez, it's so weird. It's not weird. It's exactly logical, I guess, but... So yeah, these outposts are pretty awesome when you get a good supply of mana coming in. And not just are they awesome, can be instantly placed, fantastic that way, but you can also upgrade them. And that's just another piece of production that your cities can work on. Just like one of the normal outposts, just build it. It's amazing. So I should probably be building stables everywhere. Upgrade? Nope. I don't know what the key U actually does, but it took me to her. So I do want to take that over there. B? No, B doesn't go to the upgrade menu. 113, oh my gosh. You can see how long it's going to take. Current upgrade stables. Awesome. I must have captured that one. We're going to just work on the stables. Yeah, see. CPU must have been working on those. Because doubling my speed is pretty awesome. This is going to be a lot of boring management in this episode. 569, holy smokes. Yow, that is an intense amount of production time. Oh, there we go. It is that bear. Fantastic. So we have war colleges, and now let's work on siege weapons. Conquered the Altar City. Oh, good. Altar's on the back foot. They were once the most powerful faction, and now they are the weakest. However, that means that these guys are getting a lot stronger, though. Probably not a match for me, but... I mean, that's really definitely not as powerful as me. Don't do it, bear. Don't do it. Okay, so once he finishes... Oh, stupid. That consumed all of his movement. That sucks. I'm gonna lose that one. Yep. Oh well. It's pretty good. Is it better than one production per material in all my cities? No, it's really not. Because I can manage unrest. And I guess I can add production with research, but... What's going on down here? It's an electrical storm. In the chasm. Alright. So now that I have some threats handled, let's go invade some NPC land. Just be that jerk. Not just be that jerk, but I need to train up some pioneers. Ooh, the Mage Bane. What's wrong with them? Oh, they got spell resistance. Other than that, they're not terribly remarkable. Pioneers, 4 turns. It's kind of slow. 2 turns. Let them do a couple. Train some more pioneers here. This guy's stuck at 3. City level 3. So I think what I'm going to probably end up doing with this is, I don't know, maybe start going for research to boost, yeah, boost food production, maybe? Like they have only 2 grain, so they have not a lot of food. If your camera's off movement, it happens instantaneously. It's kind of a nice thing. Okay. I think this is going to be enough in the way of pioneers, so I will stash all of them wherever I ended up stashing them. Okay. Can't build trolls, that was useless. Oh yeah, no. No, they picked a fight with me for no good reason. So I am not sending them anything. Bunch of jerks. Okay. You know what? That's a good reason to leave my recording software on. Gives me a bit of a timer. I'll have to find a way to do that. I'm going to minimize the software. Let's definitely get this. We'll auto-resolve this. Man, that exposed a lot of people. He has regeneration, but not tutelage. Oh, because I removed it when I was cleaning up enchantments, yes. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Oh, an adventurous guild. That's good. You know, as much... Oh, yeah. That's the Arcane Forge, the city enchantment that I mentioned a short time ago. I hadn't realized I did not finish researching siege weapons. That's a mistake. Cool. She leveled up again. That's incredible. It's 10% mana cost. I think that used to do a... Oh yeah. It does do a boost to healing spells. But we are at 25 minutes. I'm going to choose this. I'm sorry, 21 minutes. Let's take an extra equipment slot, accessory slot. So that'll do it for this one. So thank you for joining me, and thanks for watching.